Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to the Odyssey. I am Mike Odyssey, and today we have some news inside the world of Nintendo that I think you might find interesting, starting with a couple of games that are upcoming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch 1 as well. So, before we enter those, if you are new here, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the channel. We are on our way to 60K, and you only can help us get there by hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much for considering subscribing and for even joining our community for today. All right, let's go ahead and get into the news. Starting with Assassin's Creed Shadows, we have the size file for the game. If you are thinking of getting Assassin's Creed Shadows, then you are going to need at least 63 gigabytes of space. Right now it says 62 there, but it's 62.765, which is more rounded up to 63. And so you're going to need about 63 gigabytes of space on your Nintendo Switch in order to install Assassin's Creed Shadows 2. Now, interestingly enough, this game was big on other consoles. I mean, for PS5, it was 102. And then on Xbox, it was 133 gigabytes. And on PC, 115. So it's just incredible how Assassin's Creed was able to bring this file size down to 62. And technically, the cartridge is 65 max, right? So they could actually install this entire game on cartridge. Hopefully they do so later in the future. But for now, it's only digital. So let's go ahead and get into the next piece of news. A massive sale going on by our friends over at First for Figures. I wanted to include this in the video because we have Black Friday coming along the corner. We have the holiday season. And so maybe your loved one might want to get a First for Figure statue, which is incredible. Now, right now, you can save $187 on the statue of Link. You can also save $99 on the statue of the, I think, Purapad or the Chica Slate for the Legend of Zelda. This awesome statue for a Zelda is also, you can save $28 here and save $38 on this amazing shield. And so they have so many other statues here. Metroid, Luigi's Mansion here, Sonic, I said Metroid already, The Legend of Zelda, and so many more. So go ahead and check them out. They are amazing, and their statues are second to none when it comes to quality and detail. They're having this Black Friday going on. I don't know when did it end? December 8th it ends. So make sure you catch them whenever you stop by, or just stop by and look at what they have. It's pretty cool. All right. Next up, we have an update on Kirby Air Riders, and now that it's been out for a couple of days, we can now see that it was a number 12th game. Number 12th game when it comes to release in the UK. And so game came out a couple days ago. People are enjoying it. I downloaded it, have not booted up yet. I will do it soon. And I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Let me know in the comments if you picked up Kirby Air Riders. What's your favorite part, or what's your least favorite part of the game? Let's go ahead and get into the next news. Next up, we have Famitsu's top 10 most anticipated games. Number 1, Pragmata. Number 2, Resident Evil Requiem. Number 3, Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. That is also mine. Number 4, Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined for Switch 2. Number 5, we got Persona 4 Revival. Number 6, we have Dragon Quest Reimagined for PS5. Number 7, we have Omnimusha Way of the Sword. Number 8, Yakuza Kiwami 3. And number 9, Pokemon Pokopia. Number 10, Professor Layton. And before we get into our last topic of the day, we have just a reminder that Nintendo is having their cyber deals, their holiday deals starting this week. Games will be as low as $29.99 for first-party big titles, and I don't think you want to miss that. That's amazing. And right now, it has started. Right now, we have Origami King for $39. We also have Prince of Persia, $19. Madden went down to $34. I have learned my lesson. Any EA game I will not buy at launch. I spent $70 for this game, and now it's literally half the price just a couple of weeks later. So I've learned my lesson. I will wait for a deal whenever I buy a Madden game or a EA game, right? So in this Ocean Luminous, we have Just Dance, Luigi's Mansion, also $39. There's so many games to choose from here. If you were waiting for a deal to drop in order to pick up one of your favorite titles, then now is the time to do so. And yeah, you can go ahead to Nintendo.com, click on deals, and it'll take you directly to this website. Now, you can also do this via the app. Nintendo now has an app you can install on your phone and look through those deals via your app. You don't have to really go on the website anymore, which is really cool. All right, let's move on to today's last topic, and it has to do with Metroid. Yes, because we are only about a week away from Metroid Prime 4 Beyond launching. Now, if you were on the fence about Metroid, if you've never played Metroid before, if you would like to support this franchise, guess what? They do have a demo out on stores, Target, Walmart, Best Buy. If you go to a store where they have a Nintendo kiosk, Nintendo section, you will find a demo for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Now, this is the same demo that I played back in the Nintendo Switch 2 experience, and you will get the same experience I did back then. I was incredibly impressed with this game. You know, Metroid is not on my top tier list when it comes to my favorite titles, but this instantly became one of my favorite games because it took advantage of the Nintendo Switch 2's capabilities. Now, if you want to feel what it is like to play a full game, like a game that literally looks like it's made for Switch 2, Metroid Prime 4, I think, is the first game to actually do that. No, Mario Kart World didn't do that. No, Kirby, not Kirby, or even Donkey Kong. They all look kind of the same as they did in Nintendo Switch, right? But Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is the first title that I feel takes advantage of the hardware, right? If you have a Switch 2, it looks fantastic. I'm sure that it'll run on Switch 1 just as the same. We have not seen footage from Switch 1, which is kind of weird, and the demo is for Switch 2. So there we have it, my friends. Metroid Prime 4 is the game that we need to push and support. It's one of those games that it breaks 1 million in sales. That's really great for any title. But when it comes for Nintendo Switch or Nintendo, after all, 3 million is a little low. So we want to make sure that we support Metroid Prime 4. Hopefully this game does very well. I cannot wait. This is one of my most anticipated games of the rest of the year because we're almost at the end. And so it is coming next week. I cannot wait to play Metroid Prime 4 Bed Bath & Beyond when it comes out on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. That's it for the news. But before I end, I'd like to share a Power Up for Life, which is a segment that I have on the channel that shares a little bit of inspiration to help you out on your daily life and your daily faith. So if you are done for today, then have the most wonderful day. If you'd like to participate part of this Power Up for Life, then hey, let's go ahead and power up together. Today's Power Up is entitled Press Play on Peace. And today's Power Up verse is found in Isaiah 26:3. It says, "You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you." Now, life can feel like you're stuck on a loading screen, right? Buffering, waiting, juggling 1,000 things at once. Your mind races, your heart feels heavy, and peace sometimes feels like a rare drop. But here's your divine cheat code for today. Fix your thoughts on Him, and He will fill you with perfect peace. Not partial peace, not momentarily peace, but perfect peace. When you trust God with the weight, He replaces it with rest. When you fix your thoughts on Him, He fixes the chaos in you. Today, whatever's trying to distract, overwhelm, or shake you, hand it over. Press play on peace. Let God steady your mind and strengthen your heart. And never forget to never give up and journey on. Peace.